Hello, welcome to the Material Girl podcast for me, Amanda Dwyer.
And me, Susan Riddell.
Susan, I was almost pressed the record button, I'd say.
Aye.
You set up the camera and I will press record.
She really contributes a lot to this podcast.
really-
She hits a button.
I really do, right? And Susan just went to date and she turned the whole thing off.
Right, alright. Did they need to know that?
Aye.
Behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes, we're really
Bloopers?
we're really struggling here. Anyway, hello.
What flavour of tea? Amanda's got a tea. She's a tea Jenny now. What
It's
flavour?
glow green tea
Right.
with aloe vera, strawberry, and mint.
Do you believe in all this?
Aye. What do you mean? It's a cup of tea.
Do you drink it because you're like, oh, that tastes nice?
Aye. Taste it. Please taste it.
I
I smell it. It's nice.
I feel like I've like trained myself to be able to drink it, but I wouldn't ever say it was nice.
I enjoy it.
That man is alright,
That's
actually.
nice, isn't it?
That's nice, aye.
I think it's got cucumber as well. It's just nice and refreshing. And I think it's good for your digestion and
I
stuff.
don't get tea. I don't know what tea is.
I used to drink just plain boiled water.
Aye, so did
years
I.
ago.
So
I
did
used to
I.
love a cup of boiled water.
So did I. I used to get it in cafes.
No, that's so
I
cheeky.
used to go and ask for boiled water in
Yeah.
cafes.
Did you? Were they
Aye.
like...
At my uni cafe, they would charge you 20 pence.
They got to charge you something.
I know.
Aye.
I feel like that was fair enough.
Like, that's pretty reasonable.
Aye.
20p.
Aye. Can I just have boiling water, please?
20 pence.
20 pence.
That's fair enough. Aye, I used to just love a boiled water, but then I got into peppermint tea. No, do you know what it was? Do you know where my love of herbal tea started? There's this place in the West End I've not been in a decade, so don't even know it's still there. I want to say it's called Chayovna, and it was like a wee hut.
Oh, I remember this.
Do you?
It was in the park.
No,
Alright.
it was behind Great Western Road down a wee lane.
Oh, I know where you are. The hidden lane.
I don't know. I don't know the name of the lane. I'd need to look it up. But it was called Chayovna, and me and my pal Jen and my pal Nat used to go, and I used to get this tea called Dragon's Blood tea,
Right.
and it was so good. It was tastes a bit like that. It wasn't Dragon's Blood. There was Dragon's Breath tea and there was Fairy's Blood tea. Fairy's Blood tea was the one that I loved. It was bright red, looked like blood, but it tasted like a bit like that, pomegranate and mint, and it just tasted beautiful. It tasted
Aye.
beautiful. And
Why'd you never just still go?
I don't know, I've just not been in ages. I'm gonna go
Should go
one
aye.
day. Do you want to? And they do a really good sandwich, what they did back then, called the Healthy Boy, and it was like a cheese sandwich with like salad and hummus on it, chili like jam.
How many years ago was this?
10 at least.
Aye, but I feel like 10 years ago, hummus would have been like, wow,
Aye, it was.
what is this
Aye.
stuff? But no, we've just had a lot
I don't
of
know why
hummus.
they would ever get rid of that sandwich, because it was just the best sandwich and everybody would get it. And it's like really like there's no many tables and stuff. Like there's wee bits you can just sit on the flare.
Oh,
Wee
no.
caves and stuff. And it was a really dingy, wee funny looking place. But it was brilliant.
No, that sounds horrible.
Oh no.
Fairy's blood, sit on the flare.
Aye, you could get our dragon's breath. I tried that, but that was no, it's nice.
That's what I'm saying. I don't get what tea is. What is tea?
Personally, I've never made tea.
What is tea?
It's a leaf.
Right, but how then is it cucumber and all that? That's what I don't get.
Oh, I don't know how they do that.
Do they is it like flavourings
I
or
think it's
are
like
they
a bit of both, like flavourings and maybe natural essences. Who knows? Who knows?
This is what I don't get. I don't get what it is. Like I get what tea is, but then when you start saying herbal tea,
Herbal.
what is it?
I don't know. I don't even care.
Do you know what tea I like?
What?
Earl Grey.
I love Earl Grey. I
Is
fucking love
It's
Earl Grey.
Earl Grey.
Earl Grey.
It's not Earl. It's Earl.
Earl Grey.
Earl Grey.
Earl Grey. And it's you need to have a wee bit of milk in your Earl Grey, do you?
Well, I think that's controversial,
I know, I think it is.
but yes.
Do you know my ex-boyfriend, his family
I was going to... did he love Earl Grey tea?
No, his family used to, they would call it the name of their family blend, right? I'm not going to say it.
Right, just say a name so it's easier to...
Say it was the McDonald blend, right?
Right.
It wasn't McDonald. That's one of my ex-husband's name. But they'd be like, oh, and it was like Earl Grey and regular tea bags mixed in a big pot.
Right.
So it was just like a touch of Earl Grey and with your regular tea.
Right.
And they would make that, and it was their blend.
But like, what, and sell it to people?
No, just make it in the house. Like, just...
Oh, it was like a wee joke?
like, just like, they'd say, oh, put the kettle on, do you want a wee...
Do you want a
wee Higman blend? We'd be like, aye. It was nice. But I prefer just a good strong... I like the strong, like, Earl Grey. Oh, it's
Aye.
class.
I've not had it in ages. My ex pure loved it.
Did
He liked it with...
Milking?
Implosions are happening. He liked it with honey and milk and Earl Grey, and he used to drink hundreds of it.
Really?
Aye. And I think he overdosed at one point. You can overdose on Earl Grey.
That's what happens.
I can't remember. I think you start tripping.
Do you?
Aye.
Get the kettle on.
Wait, I'm in it. Have you got your phone?
It's here. Hold on.
Google.
Too much Earl Grey tea.
Earl Grey overdose.
Oh my
I think you
god.
get the shits in that, but I think something else happens.
Earl Grey overdose.
I guess I'm sure he was at his tits on Earl
Drinking over 16 cups can lead to muscle cramps and blurred vision. It's known as Earl Grey intoxication. Exacerbate anxiety, disrupt sleep, and is commonly linked to depression.
There you go then. That explains
Muscle
a lot.
cramps, fasciculation,
I think it was,
paresthesias.
I think he was drinking so much Earl Grey because he was like chucking other things that he shouldn't have been doing.
Alright.
Ended
Sounds
up
like
having-
better off just having a wee line of coke.
I know, pure teetotal and you're still pure
Poisoning
overdosing.
yourself. That's a sin.
I know it is a sin. It's
I
just
was
an
gonna say
addictive personality.
It's quite a weird, quite a choice drink for a guy who takes drugs.
Aye,
Like-
that's the thing, but this guy, I do miss him sometimes because he was a quirky guy.
Aye.
He loved Earl Grey.
That is a good tea. That is a
Tea.
good tea.
Because it's got bergamot and orange in it. That's what it is. I don't know what bergamot is.
Bergamot.
What are all these things that we never question? What
You
is
just
bergamot?
take it
What is
for
tea?
its word. I've no idea what's going on.
Aye. Have you ever been to it's on Buchanan Street? It's a Rennie McIntosh place.
Oh, it's no on Buchanan Street. Oh, the tea rooms.
Aye, the Willow Tea Rooms.
Willow tea rooms. There used to be. Oh no, that was Waverley tea rooms.
No, they used to have Mrs. Cranston's next to the train station.
Yes.
I think it's new. It was an eat. I don't even know if it's an eat anymore.
It's no one eat anywhere on Gordon
Is
Street.
Eat still here?
No, I've not seen an eat. All the eats that were in the town have shut down. I used
Oh,
to
the
love
Eats.
an eat.
I fucking hated it.
I liked it a lot.
I
They
hated
did a
it.
really good wee breakfast pot.
I hate all that shite.
It was just beans and eggs. It was good.
That is basically a breakfast in a can, Amanda.
No, it was hell. They made it right in front of you.
It doesn't matter. It's still what it is.
No, it fucking wasn't. It was just beans and eggs.
It was a posh breakfast in a
They
can.
did a really nice hot wonton soup as well.
Wonton. What is a wonton soup? I don't know what anything is. What's in a wonton soup? Like dumplings?
Aye, wee dumplings.
I love all that.
Aye, you'd have
Aye.
liked this. It was nice. But the eats are gone. Right, this tea room.
There used to be Mrs. Cranston's or Miss Cranston's it was because I'm sure she was like a
Widow.
spinster
A bitch.
and she opened up all these tea rooms or was it? She had something to do with the Willow tea rooms and all because Miss Cranston's was all Rennie McIntosh as well,
Right.
right? And it was pure nice and the reason it existed is because it was this woman opened up all these tea rooms during the temperance movement, which is like when everybody was it when prohibition was there or like people like there was all these people that was like a mad religious thing. They signed the pledge which meant they gave up alcohol.
Right.
And so she opened all these tea rooms
To make them
so you could socialise without bevy.
That's so cute.
But when I was in Miss Cranston's, it's shut down now. They were selling like beer and all that. And it was pure Miss Cranston would be fucking
She
raging.
would be turning in her grave.
She'd be spinning.
She
Spinning in her grave.
She would be sick.
Spinning. See
Yous
when
are
people say
sick. You
spinning.
should have just got and been like, yous are fucking sick.
I remember being pure, this isn't right.
Pure leaving a review. Mrs. Cranston would be fucking fuming, by the way.
Miss Cranston would be...
Corporate greed is getting in the way of Miss Cranston's values.
See, when people say spinning in your grave, I always just think like spinning the class, the cycling class. And I always just think,
I think you like...
why do people say that anyway? You're spinning in your grave.
I would... spinning's no what I would hear. It's turning. Rolling in a grave, no. So if you're rolling a bit.
Rolling in your grave.
No matter what they say, I just
Turning.
picture you, because I know you're in the grave, you're doing like a long roll. You know, you're just rolling a bit like that. You're maybe going right round, but you're just rolling.
There's not enough room
Like,
to roll.
imagine...
That's how angry you are.
Like, imagine... you know that video with the woman on the helicopter?
No.
Shut up! She's getting mountain rescued, and the helicopter comes too low or something, and she
No, I
starts
don't know
spinning.
that, but I'm just thinking like...
You've not seen that?
No.
Oh my god! I can't wait to show you.
I was just thinking of Homer Simpson. Does that not happen to him as well?
I don't know.
Anyway, do you ever think of these sayings as well that we just say, right? So, for example, somebody must have been the first person to say that person was turning in their grave.
Aye.
And people would be like, that's a fucking belter.
That's class.
Aye. So now it's a cliche, but at the time, it only became a cliche because it was so good.
At the time, it was revolutionary.
Aye. Like, what other ones? Like, what other things?
Your budgies did.
Your budgies did. Where does that come from?
I don't know, because other people say your cats did,
Your cats did.
but it's budgie.
But why? Short truths, Google that immediately.
Where does your budgies did come from?
This podcast has just turned into me and you Googling things.
Where does the
Which
phrase...
I'm here for.
The phrase "your budgie is dead" may come from the historical practice of wearing a black armband or brassard when someone died.
Was that what
People who didn't have much money would sometimes cut the armband from the bottom of their only pair of black trousers.
Oh my god!
As a result, someone wearing short trousers might be asked if their budgie or cat had died.
That's the best thing I've ever heard.
That's mental. So it was like an actual thing.
Aye. So that's what I mean. Like all these sayings come from somewhere. How dumb do I sound?
All these
sayings
things
come from somewhere.
Somebody's come up with them somewhere.
And it just
That's mental.
that's made my day.
So,
actually,
aye, so if your trousers weren't long enough, they think, oh, you cut it off because
because somebody
somebody
died.
died.
But it's like, your budgie's dead.
Your wee
As
cat
if you
is
would
dead.
date for your budgie.
Aye, I would.
I would date for my dog.
I would date for my budgie.
You've not got a budgie.
I've had budgies.
I was just about to say, what sort of freaks have budgies?
My first pet was a budgie called Sparky, and he was so clever, and he used to imitate the house phone
Did he?
like a parrot. Aye, like he'd be like, and my uncle was painting the house one day, and he kept getting up and down to answer the phone, and it was just
that's
it was just the budgie.
That's
He was so clever,
good.
but he flew out. We had like a balcony, we had like a veranda. My mum went out to have a fag or whatever.
And he flew away.
He just landed next to her on the balcony, and she was like, "Oh no!" And she like, grabbed him when he went away. And I came home, and they were like, "Sparky flew away," and I was like, "No!" I was fucking devastated, man.
Think Sparky was just pure
Oh, Sparky
confusing people with his wee ringtone
was.
everywhere he went.
I hope so, but it probably didn't last long.
No.
Seagulls or
Bees.
whatever.
Do you think they would have ate it?
Aye.
Do seagulls eat other birds?
Probably. Aye, I've seen 2 seagulls eating a pigeon in the town one day. Like a pigeon that was like pure. That was dead anyway, but.
Oh
I know. So I just thought, oh no, my wee bird. He's gone, R.I.P.
I kind of like seagulls.
Hey, what?
I don't know why.
No, that's
I don't know. I
alright.
kind of hate them and I like them at the same time.
I like the baby. I think the baby ones are pure cute, and the grey wee speckly
Oh
baby
my
ones.
god, the baby seagulls.
They're cute.
Aye, so people don't even know they're baby seagulls. See if you ever see like a wee brown thing and it makes a weird noise. What's the noise?
Grey and awesome a lot of the time. I don't know, but they're so cute. It's a shame that they turn into the big, horrible, ugly bastards.
Well, listen, right, see my ex-boyfriend, the one that liked the Earl Grey tea, is a scaffolder, and they used to like obviously get into like buildings and stuff that they would have to like work on, and one time he found like a wee nest of baby seagulls, and like he had to kill them. He never, but he protected them. He used to like feed them and all that, and no tell him that they were there.
Why did you have to kill them?
Just 'cause they were like a pain in the arse.
It's a sin.
Aye, and buildings and that, like, people kill things in buildings all the time.
My sister brought a crow home one day.
What?
A crow, like an injured crow.
Oh, that's so scary.
And it was just like in her house. It was just like on her. Like she was like a wee pirate. And she had this.
What age was she?
8 or something.
Did you just get any photos?
Oh, aye, back then, aye, but like, so I'd have been like 11. It wasn't like digital cameras. It was like.
No, but I mean, if you get photos there with the crow.
Oh, I don't know.
Just 'cause
no,
I
not
want
hand.
to know.
Not hand. I don't think so. But she brought this crow home, and it was in my house for days. Like
Oh
she
my
was just hanging
God.
about with it until.
What did your ma say? Did she know about it?
Get that? Fuck.
Did she know about the crow?
Aye, well, Kaylee brought it in. Look, can we keep it?
What did your ma say?
I don't remember. No, because a fucking crow.
She kept it anyway.
Well, aye, for a couple of days, and then I don't know if somebody came and got it and took it away.
What's his face? Was Sparky cutting about this point?
No, Sparky was long gone.
So did you still have the cage?
We'd moved house. No,
So was the crow just cutting about the house?
it was just on Kaylee's arm, like a fucking. It was just on her arm, like a wee fucking sidekick, like a Disney sidekick.
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
I know, I was pure jealous. I was like, I want a crow.
People do have crows.
I know, I was like, I want a fucking
Sidekick.
sidekick.
Crows are meant to be really, really intelligent. Do you know this?
Aye.
Like, and like they pure recognise people. Because there was a mad experiment done.
Google it.
Google it. There was. It was like an American president. They made like hundreds of people wear these masks, and then I don't know what happened. This is
The first search, how intelligent are crows? Amongst the most intelligent animals, they have the cognitive abilities of a 7-year-old child.
it's not
So
intelligent.
that was like probably why it got on with Kaylee so well.
'Cause
She
she
was
was
like
7.
8. She was like 8 or something.
Pure wee Wednesday Addams where
So they were like best pals. Problem solving, group decisions, self-awareness, affection, optimism, memory. Crows can recognise and avoid threatening people for years. That's cool.
aye. But Google mask experiment. I'll go and get my phone.
Right. In a study published, captured 12 adult male crows while wearing threatening masks. The crows developed a negative association with these masks, even though they were never treated in a threatening way. They can recognise human faces and associate them with negative or positive feelings. They can distinguish between good and bad humans.
Aye, because you can like befriend them and all
They can
that.
form opinions that last for years. They share intelligence about enemies. So, like, if a crow doesn't like you, it's saying to its pals, fuck her.
Aye, like what? They'll
Don't-
run for the
Do
watching.
not. She is a bitch.
Aye.
That's so cool.
See, every time I see crows now, I'm going to be pure, like,
Please like
yous
me.
hate me? Do you all hate me?
Are you
Just
talking
another group of
Are you
people.
talking about me?
another group of
Guys,
things to worry about. They hate you.
are you mad at me?
Why have we got so much respect for fucking magpies then? It should be crows we've got respect for. Google magpie.
How smart are magpies now? How smart are pigeons?
Magpies are just little thieving cunts, I think.
I know, I've got wee baby foxes in my garden.
Oh no.
And I'll...
Are they still there?
Mm-hmm. They're so cute. They've got a wee den up the back, but it's like, I know the bushes, but then they come out and sunbathe, and they come out and eat because my neighbour's feeding them.
Oh, aye, Big John. Big sexy John.
No, I've moved house, remember?
Oh, aye, so yeah. We've not spoke about John for a long time on
I
this.
think we're done with John.
Aye. The guy that used to hang his washing out and we all fancied.
I did not fancy him.
I mean,
He's a handsome man, but I didn't fancy him.
all your pals fancied him.
Madeline goes out and feeds the foxes, and every time she does that, there's magpies bouncing along the fence trying to get a wee bit. And they don't
Bless me.
ever get a wee bit because the foxes are like, well, but they're still bouncing along,
I've got to do what they've got to
trying
do.
to see if they can get a wee bit.
Well, they've got to do what they've got to do.
Well, they can eat leaves and shit,
No, I don't think they can. Do
and beasties.
you know what I don't get? How are cows only eating grass? It really confuses me. How can they get any nutrition?
I don't know.
And why are they so big?
Well, some
I know
people-
they've got 4 stomachs or something,
Yeah.
but like, how can they get that big and beefy?
Do you know we've got something in our body and we only have it and its only purpose is to digest grass? Your appendix.
Oh, is that what that's for?
Aye.
Is it know your gallbladder? I feel like your appendix doesn't do anything.
Aye, because we don't eat grass. But if you ate grass, it would digest grass. And then it just erupts and decides to kill you when it wants. But I think that it's still there. We've evolved, but it's still there. Your appendix. Because it wouldn't just be there for nothing.
Google.
Please. Hold on.
Google it. Do you want to know something like really quite sad actually?
No.
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 You know how they make pints of Guinness green during St Paddy's Day?
No, I've never seen that.
There's no Guinness, it's beer and stuff, I think. They put stuff in it to make it green.
Right.
And that's because people were eating, during the famine, they were eating grass and all that and like pure vomiting up green stuff. It's to like represent that, I think.
But
it's no nice, isn't it? No?
so it's like, oh, you're drinking the spew of your starving ancestors.
Yep.
That's fucked.
Just coming for the lassie that drinks dragon's blood.
Fairy's blood.
All right,
Fairy's
blood.
blood.
Sorry, dragons.
Breath. Dragon's breath and fairy's blood. They're two very different liquids.
We need to go and see if that place is still there. Right, what can we actually talk about? Because we've spent 25
We've
minutes.
we didn't talk
talking
about
pish.
the Material Girl shows at the Fringe.
What is there to say? They were funny.
They were good.
And that's it.
I found on TikTok these Sugar magazine covers.
Oh
from
my
the
God.
90s. I know. And
Sugar, you need to send that to me. and I'll
they're
put it
so
up.
funny. And it's just like, say no to sex, brackets, without feeling like a loser.
These are
1996.
amazing.
Does your pet love you? How to be a good friend when it really counts, right? Anyway, it's basically the sexy issue.
Look at him. Who's that again?
Duncan for Blue.
Duncan for Blue.
The
who-
hottest blue pics in the world.
But remember Duncan for Blue came out as bisexual and it was a pure massive, massive deal.
I forgot about that. What gorge guys like about you? Your guide to after school snogs. It's so fucking good.
It's so bad.
It's terrible. Like, will that boy become a boy? It basically, every single cover, right? I'm going to read every title for the cover that basically makes it look like having a boyfriend is the most important thing in the whole entire world.
And that's what my comedy is about now.
Let's
Surprise,
kiss.
surprise.
Suss your smooch style. Chat up lines that do work.
What is your smooch style?
What do you mean? No, it's just normal.
I actually forget what my smooch style is because it's been that long since I've smooched somebody.
You need to practice on your own.
Honestly, like I feel like a VL.
Listen to this one. I've got 2 boyfriends and they don't mind. Fit fellas tell you how to flirt. Fuck off.
I remember things like that. It used to be like they'd stop people in the street. Like, what do you like about lassies and all that?
157 ways to be a babe on any budget.
Why 157? So specific.
Improve your pulling power. I'm 8. Do you know what I mean? Like, what year was this? Oh, 2003. I was 14.
Oh my god, how much was that?
£2.10.
Fucking £2.10. That was a lot back then.
That was 21 years ago as well. Nab that boy. Get a result in 9 crafty moves. This is a bit...
I had a joke that I wanted to do about this, actually. Not
What's
about
it?
this specifically, but it was more about like Cosmopolitan and all that. See, when you got a bit older and you were reading like Cosmopolitan and all the magazines.
Yeah.
And it was always like 10 ways to like give the best blowjob and all that. Mind you used to get things like that in magazines.
I think I kind of stopped reading the magazines, but then...
10 ways to give him a blowjob so they'll love you
Who
forever.
proposed to you?
And then I'm like, but then you... So I had this
Then he's wanting that all
all
the
the time. So there should have been a magazine, like, 10 ways to give, like, a mediocre blowjob so that he just never asks you for a blowjob again.
10 ways to be terrible at blowjobs.
No terrible, just, like, take it or leave it.
Aye. No, you're trying, but you're no trying
It's
hard
like-
enough.
What's that thing that guys do when they're cleaning the house?
Weaponised incompetence. That is
So there's weaponised incompetence with guys. They kind of, it means like they'll do the dishes, but they'll do them shite so that they never get asked to do it again. And that is what I think all lassies should be doing with blowjobs.
Stay on his mind 24/7. Bag him with your mate's help. This is terrible.
No, this is why I the way I
Find out how with he will be yours. Find out how with your free astral compatibility kit.
Do you know what else? Like, imagine you were gay.
I know.
It's all pure him.
I know. What about her? Stop pressurising me to have sex when he won't take no for an answer. He's a rapist. Like,
It's your
phone
job.
the police.
It's your job
It's your job to...
make sure it doesn't
He's
rape
not
you.
going to take no, so read this magazine. Honest to God, man.
But you're also going to be so irresistible after it that if he does, then it's your fault.
Honest to God, it's so... Be beautiful like Beyonce.
Do you know what?
No.
This is a really good basis for like a sitcom or something, working in one of these offices. I don't know if it would be Mary a kind of drama though, because it's pretty sad.
Blue Uncovered. Guess who snogged 15 girls in one night and who parped live on TV? Literally.
Parked.
Somebody farted. In love with the wrong boy. How to cope when your guy's out of reach.
Talking about parping.
Will sex keep you together? Boys in the buff. Shot so hot we've sealed the pages.
Oh, I remember they used to
Ask
do that.
him out and get a yes.
Do you mind they used
Aye,
to do that?
and
They
you
used to
tear
seal
it
the
out.
pages so that you didn't read it in the
Shop.
shop.
Boy heaven. Honest to God. Boys reveal the body bits they hate.
Aye.
Somebody's getting leather. I'm sorry.
We need to do an investigative. Well, we don't. But if MD wants to investigate this further and see who was writing this, any journalism people out there,
That's shocking. What do people really think about you? Find out in our quick quiz. Oh, this is just like how to be the most self-conscious, saddest wee lassie ever.
I know, and I read all of them. I went
And I was
like
like,
Heat Mag. I loved all
yes,
that.
please.
I loved all the toxic magazines. Loved them. Loved
everybody
them.
did.
I know.
It's so sad.
I know.
How do you know be a fat bitch?
I know it was.
You look at this fat bitch and it's like a size 10.
Aye, just
Pure
pure
a wee bit of
suckling her
normal
cellulite.
cellulite on her eye. It's like, gross.
Eh,
Do you
go
look like this? You should
Die.
kill yourself.
Aye, it basically was that. That is what it was.
It is so sad. And then I look back to when I was like a teenager and I was so slim. Like I was like a size 8, size 10. And I used to think I was a big fat bitch.
No wonder.
I knew I'm kind of chubby.
You're not chubby.
I'm a wee bit chubby. That's fine. I'm a wee bit chubby. I'm a wee bit chubby.
I want to describe you as chubby.
Well, I'm chunky.
Imagine I did.
You're like, yeah. You're like, I would say round. Actually, I would say.
But it doesn't matter what weight you're, because we've been
know,
so
conditioned to think that. But I'm just like,
we've
just
been
saying,
terrorised.
like, now I'm a size 14 to 16. Like, I'm 3 sizes bigger, and I'm like, who gives a fuck? Like,
Aye.
I'm like, I look great.
I know.
I don't think that all the time, but like,
But it doesn't matter what size you're.
It
You always
does-
just think,
you're not
because
going to
this is
please.
what we had like fed to us from a young age.
Aye.
I wonder what's going to be like the next generation's like. They'll
Body
look
image
back.
thing. Well, because now everybody wants a big arse.
Aye.
And I'm like, look, I've had a big arse the whole time. Sorry.
See, I've no got a big arse.
I haven't. I've always liked having a big arse. Even if people said you've got a big arse.
Aye, I
I'd
don't
say
know.
And
I don't know what my arse is like because you can't see it.
but you've never looked at your arse.
Aye, but I kind of forget about it. It's
Alright.
never really been the focus of my.
I don't know.
I think everything at the front is because you can see it all the time. You're like, oh. Do you know what's sad? I've only got a few good boob years left, and nobody's haven't seen them. They look great.
I've got none. Mine's are ruined.
Mine's are pure. All right, by the way, mine's are.
No, I'm joking.
I'm like, these are all right, and nobody's seen them.
I think one of mine's is quite a bit bigger than the other. No, not really, but a wee bit maybe.
I think that's normal.
I don't know what is normal, but I mean, like, it's this one. When you actually like hold it, you're like, aye, there's a significant weight difference.
Really?
I bet to look at it's no that you wouldn't be like, whoa, that's
I know, but how can you tell?
don't know, just
Right.
just sitting your cup on our tits.
How to make your asymmetrical boobs look symmetrical.
Aye. It's just like, no. Can just let us be. Just let us
No,
exist.
they can't.
They can't.
Because then they can
It's,
sell
you know that
stuff
it's
to us.
men who are in charge of that magazine.
Aye, of course.
I hope you're all dead. I hope you're all spinning in your graves
I
at
don't
me.
think they will be. That's the thing. They're all rich on an island somewhere. It's mad, but into like, see when you think back, because it wasn't at the internet. You never had the internet.
Aye, so
This
these
is all you
magazines,
had.
these
They were the internet.
They were gospel. You were like, oh my god, it's in a magazine. It
Aye.
must be true.
Somebody's
They're-
okayed this.
They're printing it. It's fact.
How amazing would it be to get back copies of all this stuff?
You can. They're like 12 quid, but
Maybe you can get them at a library or something, like as archives.
probably are.
I would fucking love that.
I love that so much. Just rip it apart and make jokes about it.
I think we're going to, there'll be ones that are like, you know how government documents where it's like redacted and all that?
Well, like, no, we never said that.
Aye, and
We
they're
never
like,
said
pure,
that.
they've
Get-
been like filed away, and me and Amanda are going to get like
They're loyaled
offed.
up.
We're
Aye.
going to get offed.
They're loyaled up to their fucking eyeballs.
Aye.
And no, we never said make yourself sick. We never said that.
Honestly, I bet you if you dug deep
We
deep
never
enough,
said you need to give hand jobs to be liked.
give the best hand jobs.
You did. You
Mm.
did.
And then me and Amanda mysteriously die.
Nab that lad. 14 foolproof steps to a Valentine's snog-fest.
We're going to be like what's that guy? Julian Assange? Is that his name? Assange? Of the fucking teeny bop magazine world. This is a
Yes.
documentary. Copyright. How
Surely
do you
they
copyright something? Copyright.
We said at first, don't even think about it.
Somebody's already doing it.
No, no.
Right, we better hurry up then. This is your problem.
I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it.
Problem.
Don't know what I'm doing with my fringe. Am I going to grow it out or am I going to cut it again?
Well, I've saw a few photos of you with your, I like your micro fringe, but I saw a few photos of you, I don't know why, and it was like your wee curly fringe, and that was pure cute as well.
I think I'm just going to grow it out.
Grow it and then you can go through the curly stage.
Aye.
Is it high maintenance?
This? No, I just blow dry it. And I mean, I didn't wash it this morning. I washed it yesterday.
Oh, that's what we can talk about. Halloween costumes. No, we can talk about that. Like, I know what I want to dress
I'm
up as.
excited. What?
Claudia Winkleman. The
Pardon me.
traitor.
I know who Claudia Winkleman is. Right.
I know you do. Everybody knows who fucking Claudia Winkleman is.
He said the traitor is her. Like,
No, but I mean, like, when she's in the traitors, so my idea is to get, like, some sort of tartan. You know, she wears all that, and, like, the fingerless gloves, big fringe, orange makeup, white lipstick.
orange makeup, white lipstick.
Aye, she's always got pure pale lipstick on with an orange face. I don't want any evidence against me.
A guy in my work did that to me.
By the way, for any audio listeners, we're doing the zip your mouth,
Zip it.
the international sign for zip it.
It's not just me, he's done it to
Throw away
him.
the key.
There's other people he's done it to.
Why?
Because he's an old prick.
What were you saying?
I can't remember, I was just talking to one of the Waynes about something. And he was like, he's done it to other women and all.
What a cunt.
I know, but I got my hand back. Did I not tell you about this?
No. Are you allowed to talk about this?
Aye, I don't care.
Right, okay.
He's not going to watch it. Even if he does, honestly don't care.
Tell us in.
He came in, and this was just before the end of term there. And he, like, before the summer started. So just after I'd been at the Eras tour.
Mm-hmm.
And like everybody in work knows that I'm a big Taylor fan. And he was like, "Oh, you went to the, oh, my son." No, he never. He said, "Did you go to it?" I said, "Aye." He went, "Oh, my son went the other night. Look, I've got videos to show you." And I was like, "No, it's alright." He was like, "Oh." Like, this was in the staff room, like in front of people. I was like, I said, "Well, I watched that live stream of that show, because I watch all the live streams."
Aye.
I said, "I watched that show and I've been to the show, so I don't want to see the videos."
Because he wouldn't let it go.
No, kinda, aye, but
Aye.
also just like I didn't want to watch videos of his son at a concert
Aye.
that I'd been to and I'd watched. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
Like the
And
videos,
what was he raging?
right? And he was like, "Oh, right, okay." Like honestly, pure flabbergasted that I'd said no to him, and then went about telling everybody in the department.
That you refused to watch his... What was he saying about you? What little bitch?
He just said that he'd brought these videos in to show me and I didn't want to look at them. Then I'd say no. But he was telling people, so I was like, he's actually fucking raging. I was like, "No thanks." I just said like, "No thanks, I watched that show," and he was like, "Oh." Pure fucking couldn't believe that I'd said no. I
Aye.
don't want to see the videos.
Yeah, we shouldn't have done that to you.
I know, I can't wait to say no to him again.
Aye, but you need to do the wee zip thing.
I'll just be talking and I'll just be like, "Hey, hey, shut the fuck up."
Let's start doing that to people.
On their own stage.
Let's start doing this to people. Mind that.
You're gonna get fucking. Aye, let's just become more threatening.
Aye. Oh, I chucked 2 people at a gig.
Good for you.
It was actually pretty funny. So it was just a nice wee Thursday night at the stand. There's actually this really
got a
good
shiver.
gig you should go to. It's a good concept because it's called Screen Time. So it means if you've got anything multimedia, you can go and try it out at this gig. So like if you've made like sketches or you've got like a PowerPoint thing or whatever, you can go and do it at this gig. Anyway, it was quiet. There was only about 20 people in, and these 2 guys up the back were just... Do you know what they were doing? Have I told you about this?
Aye,
They were fake
at people.
laughing,
Aye.
right? So it's weird because when somebody's laughing in a comedy club, you wouldn't think you would be getting into trouble for that.
Aye.
But it was like just pure fake ironic laughing. People were going, aye. Aye. So they thought they'd found a loophole to be obnoxious because they were like, "Well, we're laughing and we're in a comedy club. So how could they possibly say anything to us?"
How can that be bad?
Aye. So, and they were like fake applauding as well. They were like when it was, and it was really quiet as well. So
Get
it was
a
dead
life,
noticeable.
man.
Aye.
Get
There
a
were
life.
honestly 2 wee dicks.
Bams.
Aye, and they were drinking too much as well, so they get cut off at the bar. And then I was headlining, so by the time I got on, they had been cut off. they weren't allowed any more booze. They should have been kicked out. But then, so they weren't like doing any of the fake laughing and stuff like that. They were just talking to each other. They were just like literally having a full conversation, and I was just pure, what's wrong? And the guy turned at me and went like that or something. And I was pure, just get out.
Just fucking get out.
I was so tired, and I was just like, just leave.
Right.
And the two of them, I thought they were going to kick off, and the two of them just pure got up and shuffled out, and it was the most awkward. Like everybody else in the audience was pure. And we all waited in silence as they left, and then they went out, and then it was fine. It was fine after that.
A couple of dicks.
I know, but it was just funny. I'd highly recommend chucking somebody out. Annie's coming in. Annie! Right, shall we go? I think we've done enough.
I think we've done enough here. Oh, Annie.
She's sneezing.
Bless you.
A little sneezy.
Bless you. Yeah, come to our next show.
Yeah, come to our next show. Have you sorted out a headliner?
Yeah.
It's Be Babylon doing it. Be Babylon. Icelandic. Lassie. Hilarious. Is headlining. So that's September the
29th.
29th.
3 p.m. at the Stand.
Please come.
Comedy Club. We've sold some tickets already.
I know, because I feel like we're doing better job at promoting stuff.
We've not even promoted this one. I'm going to make a
I
poster.
have the last clip.
Aye, but I mean, like, I'll need to put a poster out with the lineup on it. But we need to find it. We need to book.
I'm holding up my side.
We've got one more booking to make.
Yeah, that's fine. They don't need to know this.
But they want to know, don't you? Want to know.
Right.
I'm going to piss my pants.
Right, okay. We're going to go, but come to the show. What else?
I wanted to talk about something. Oh, I'll talk about it next week. I ordered hundreds of shite on TikTok shop.
Well, do you know what to do? Bring it in.
I'm buzzing.
Bring it in.
Well, no shite, but things that I'm like, I want that.
Bring it to the next podcast and we'll rate your shite.
Haul. Right, okay.
We'll do a haul, aye.
I bought those.
No, next week.
Okay.
Right, okay. See you all later.
Okay, bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.